For us, I think one of the very important factors, and something we may not have realized when we were young people doing this at first, is that here we're carrying a tradition. The tradition has been handed to us by the old timers, and some of us have become old timers ourselves. And
Tradition bearers.
one of the things that has really been important to me, I believe to all of us, is that we have carried this tradition and we are in the process of passing it along to another generation.
I can handle a harpoon and cut a fine figure whenever I'm up in a ship standing room. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Yankee weatherman. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below.
People have never been here before, just come in and they sit down and they're looking around. What's going on? All these people sing along, and how do you know all these words and drinking and singing, having a good time? Well, that's Monday night. That's what it's all about. You come in here, sing along, a few beers, and enjoy yourself.
Part of our job is not to gatekeep, but to be the lighthouse. To be like, no, it's over here. We'll guide you into port. Come to us, and we'll show you the right way. Please don't hit the rocks on the way in.
Upon the southern sea.
Part of the approach we have is that we are singing songs from the aspect of the sailor ashore. We have a wide variety of things we can choose from. We're not trying to fool people to think that we're up on a spar deck hauling on a halyard. We're in a pub. We're going to sing songs that are appropriate for sailors in the pub.
This is just Monday night at the Grizz. Everyone else calls it sea shanty night in the Grizz. And shanties are the work songs as opposed to maritime songs or folk songs that are about maritime subjects. These were songs passed down by people, sung around, and you get to feel, you can connect with other people.
Some of the songs will relate a tale to you. Other times they're just talking about sailor's greatest wishes, about that girl over in the corner or the latest keg of whatever he can get his mug under. So.
I'm on the move to my own true love, 10,000 miles away. And it's blowy winds, hi-ho, I rove and I will go. I'll stay no more on every shore and hear those fields.
Shanties are simply a facet of maritime music. We tend to be pedantic about this, but we kind of have to in what we do. When somebody writes a song mentioning, their bathwater, and they put a rubber ducky in it and they say it's a sea shanty, it's not. There are a lot of songs that fall under the greater umbrella, but they're not actually work songs. They don't have a particular rhythm, call and response, purpose to what they're supposed to be. It's just a song.
But the hardest time in a slave.
The Griswold Inn and Essex, Connecticut have been a destination for really generations at this point.
Yeah.
And we are one small part of it. If you walk around the building, you can be transported back to very, very early days. It's like a museum. The tap room, as Cliff said, looks and feels very, very much like it belongs in an old English pub. One of our most important primary resources, who was one of the last shantymen to work in the days of sail, came here in his later years and said, "This, the Griswold Inn, is more like the old sailor town taverns than any place I've been in the States."
Yeah, my introduction to the Grizz was I was going up and down the river on a pub crawl on a boat. So you stop at different Saybrook and then Essex and Deep River and up the river. So we came in here one afternoon, and I just fell in love with the place. I never expected to be singing here.
with time, the Grizz has declared us to be their house band. And we represent not just the historic aspect of it, but there's a certain something that we do that brings people out on a Monday night, for crying out loud.
We're lowering down on a golden chain. Walking along, not carrying along. He's got nothing to lose, boys, and nothing to gain. Carry him to his burying ground.
When I started coming here to play with the man, I was right at the middle of 17 at the time. And the average age in the room was 45, 50, and they were either the boat people with their yachts and stuff, or they were the Irish, Aaron sweater wearing country club type people. And it's morphed over time now where the age got younger and younger. I want to say the average age is, without a scientific number, I want to say 35. And it's amazing the people that come in here that are young really enjoy the music. You'll see people, they'll bring their girlfriend or boyfriend with them who say, God, this sucks, and you never see that person again. But the first person comes back.
Everyone likes to think that young people just want to, what's loud and fast, as my dad would say, the kill your father music, when you're young and angry. But you want connection, you want community, and I think we have a world where we're getting less and less of that, less and less of those spaces. And here we provide that space for people, and here it's also connection to the past. And I think people want to sing, people want to have camaraderie. Everyone's so used to music being heard in your headphones or in your car or on the jukebox, not actually being sung by people in the same space as you, and often throws people off. But there are people who love that, and then you hear that live music and you're part of it and you're drawn to it.
I'm in my 80s now. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to last. I'm going to keep singing as long as I keep singing. But I just want it to be kept going after. I've been going for 50 years now. So it'd be wonderful. It can keep going. Hope that suddenly we find somebody else to step in, some younger person to step in, I'm not just to keep the music going. That'd be my thing.
Now the spars wash ashore and come to rest by my real love's door. It's one more day